I don't know. We're not going to talk too much about particular nomads. You can guess who this is. Kenny. Fell down, coming out of his RV, really busted up his ankle and had to go to the ER. And again, we're seeing some of these channels that are just one thing after another. Bad, health issues, breakdown issues, this kind of issue. And it's almost it's like sad. Like, man, maybe you ought to just get a little cabin somewhere and go up in the mountains and just chill out. I don't know. It's like some of these YouTube nomads are just, it's like, man, it's just complaining and bad things and falling and doctor visits and ERs, and I feel sorry for these folks. I really do. And it's like, these channels are getting kind of hard to watch, I don't know, man. It's the rat poison. I mean, good Lord. I feel sad. Oh my goodness. What more could happen to this poor dude, huh? Jeez. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh. We got Itchy Boots. Itchy Boots is continuing her traveling through the beautiful continent of Africa. She was leaving Zimbabwe, going down into beautiful South Africa, and she gets it's amazing the bureaucracy you have to go through some of these countries to go from one country to the other and travel into another country. It's like this station, that station, COVID tests, this, that, passports, go over here, the lines of trucks waiting to go through. Oh my goodness, it just never stops, anyway. But she seems to be having a good time. Anyway, back to South Africa. Look at some of the muddy mess roads she has to travel through. I'll tell you something. Look at that. Look at that. That is wild. I mean, can you imagine? Oh my goodness. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Holy cow, isn't New Brunswick beautiful? We got another good one there from Slim Potato Head hanging out in the Eastern Canada province of New Brunswick there. That's really nice stuff. Again, it's usually pretty drama-free to watch Slim there, and that's, again, this keeps popping up. Take it away, thank you. I hate Windows. You want me to get into how much I hate Windows? Don't get me started. Anyway, good video here, as always, from Mr. Slim. Okay, there's the van there, Panama City, Snow and Kurt there, going around the Darien Gap. As we all know, you can't go from Central America to South America on highways. If you're in a vehicle, you have to ship your vehicle, and that's what they're doing. It said it's extraordinarily stressful. 26 minutes here of a good video of getting their van all fixed up. They had to put a divider here so that whoever's driving the van can't get into the back passenger compartment because things could get stolen. They got to put their vehicle on a big ship, and they have to go through all these permit stages and police inspections and dog searches and everything. And then they got to put the vehicle on it gets placed on the ship, and then they have to make their way over to Colombia via, I guess, airplane or something. But it's extraordinarily stressful. They have to actually get a place to stay in Panama because this is a multi-day process. And anyway, so it's a lot of stress. And we saw Trenton Alley doing this back 2019, I think it was, right before the pandemic, shipping their van. It was pretty crazy then too. So anyway, but we're looking forward to South America for Snow and Kurt. Matty Van Halen there, continuing his trips around. Where is he? In Arizona there. He was Sedona, going up to the Grand Canyon. He said he was enjoying the Grand Canyon, but they have these helicopter tours, and you're hearing these helicopters. He had a real nice campsite just, a hop, skip, and a jump from the canyon there, but you're hearing these helicopters buzzing by all the time, which kind of, I guess, takes a lot of the fun out of it, huh? The one from Pandemonium there, where she is time flipping. This is a couple of weeks ago, or months ago even. She was out there with Destination Open Road, Scott and Terry there at their place, their now former place there in Seattle area, and she was heading down to Oregon for Descend on Bend. Blue Van Dan driving around in the rain. He's out there at the Panda compound, and it's a muddy friggin' mess. Look at this with all those monsoonal flow rains. Man, anyway, miserable, messy, yucky, and getting the bus built out there. And he was having overheating problems in his bus, but it looks like that's been taken care of. So, but it's a, oh, does this look beautiful? Yeah, anyway, Arizona, it's the place to be. Desert living, come along with me. Of RVing, 10 uses for a blowtorch. Can you think up some good uses for a blowtorch? Let me know in the comments below. We got some really sad news here from RV Rebel Girl. Pill-free in my RV, Canna Lady RV Life passed away this morning, the 5th of October at 6:30 a.m. Holy cow. You know, it is really sad when, you know, life happens when you're on the road, you know, and pets pass away and people pass away, and that's just kind of the way life is. And wow. Wow, I will put a link to this in the comments below. RV Rebel Girl, really touching video here about, a death of one of the nomads that many people came to know and love here in this community called YouTube. All right, and there is RV Rebel Girl and Deborah Coleman. All our condolences to Deb's family and her friends and her YouTube family and her real family. Is your YouTube family your real family? I guess it could be. You know, there's always a good and a bad with YouTube. You meet some weird people, you meet some strange people, you meet some really nice people. And RV Rebel Girl has quite a few nice people friends she's met over the years traveling, including Deb. All our condolences to Deb, her friends and family, and R.I.P. Hey, it's time for some letters here on the Camo Dave channel for the 6th of October 2021. Southern Hippie writes, Morgan is not wrong about YouTube. We were talking about Morgan today, about how she put up a new video saying that things are darker on YouTube now than they've ever been in her 6 years. There's a lot of criticism and HATE, and she said it's very disappointing. Anyway, Southern Hippie says she is not wrong about YouTube. There are really some hateful trolls around lately. Even people not putting their life on here and just doing things like live sales, or just walking tour type videos, or getting the trolls trying to take down their channels and interfering with people trying to make a living. Most of the ones I have seen are teenagers with way too much time on their hands, but if older men are doing this, then they are old enough to know better and need to get a life outside of being nasty old men. That goes for any female nomad, female trolls as well. Maybe YouTube should only let people make comments under their real name. Bet that would cut down the trolls. Okay, a couple good points there from Southern Hippie. Number one, I don't think age has anything to do with trolls or sex. I think trolls are men and women, young and old, but they are just people that are just obsessed with watching YouTube videos, and that's that. They're always going to be that 1% or that 2% of your viewers that are going to be nasty trolls and going to say nasty things, and get used to it or get off YouTube, okay? If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. And number two, I think that's an excellent idea, Southern Hippie. If YouTube could set up a system whereby everybody had to verify their identity, then, to be able to comment, to get a channel, they should have a level of, you don't have to do this, okay? You can just do your channel the way you want to do it, or your account, and just be able to troll. But they should have an option where you could be an official YouTuber where you have to verify your identity, okay? Like you do with monetization. When you're monetized on YouTube, you have to give them your SSN and your legal address so they can file all the 1099 crap with the IRS. So you have to do a set of verification there. And, YouTube should maybe make most YouTubers, or at least give the YouTube viewers the option to do that verification. And then when you set up a YouTube channel, you could just say, I only want verified commenters. Commenters that actually have verified their addresses. That's an idea. That's something that would get rid of a lot of the trolls. You know, I don't know. But I think Southern Hippie has a good idea there. No Name says it's not about what you make, it's about what you keep, Davy Pooh. Davy Pooh? It is true, you can make money on YouTube, but if you blow it and don't keep it, what's the point? It's like, we see these nomads, you know, they got to have an RV, they got to have a car, they got to have a trailer, they got to have a house, they got to have, you know, whatever, they got to have a camper, they got to have 5 vehicles, and it's like, well, yeah, they're making good money on YouTube, but if, say, you're making $10,000 a month and you're spending 11 or 12, you're in trouble, right? Hasmod says, I think I might do a shower live stream. I wonder how much money I could make. I would probably have to pay people to watch it. Hee hee. I did jump in the shower and put up a shower video of me on Cocoscope, which is now supposedly closed down. I guess that closed it down, right? I got a couple hundred views of it, but I didn't take my clothes off either. It was the wet t-shirt, the Camo Dave wet t-shirt shower video there that shut down Cocoscope. Sorry. No Fear to Trek says no one can predict what tomorrow will bring. That is very true. On a dime, Morgan could meet someone, hook up, and open a cafe in some mountain community and start a family living happily ever after, or not. It's her life to live, and we are just interloping spectators looking in occasionally. What's the big deal? I don't know, man. You know, it's very true. There are certain people out there, and I have some relatives that fit this category, that they just never met Mr. or Mrs. Right, Mr. or Ms. Right, and they've had a tough life, you know, and if they had just met the right person that could compliment them and handle them, they might have had a totally different life. You know, you never know. It's just, life is weird like that, isn't it? Charles says, I am in the demographic that Morgan's worried about. Hey, we got to stand up for middle-aged guys, okay? You know, some of us are nice. Some of it, not all of us are sitting in our mom's or grandma's basement there with our laptops and and are locked in our little studios until our wives honey, let me out of here. No, honey, let me out. Anyway, no, some of us, I have to stand up for middle-aged guys. Some of us are cool. And tell that to Carolyn's RV Life. Some of us guys are actually pretty nice. We're not, all guys aren't bad. Sorry, I was interviewing Van Camp and Woody and T. Lee and Destiny, and I did use the term wow a lot. I got to remember that. I do it without thinking. It's like, I know, or anyway, or how you get a certain word in your head that you don't even know you say it all the time. And I'm doing the interview there, and I keep going, wow, here's my van, wow, here's my dog, wow. Yeah, I got to remember, put that somehow, stop saying wow so much. Yeah, Beantown85 says, I said wow 783 times in this video. It was nice. I was nice to meet up with Woody and Terry there, T. Lee Destiny there. They are really cool cats, and they're both guys that have been through a lot in their lives, and they've made the decision to just live in their vans on the road, and they hang out together and travel, you know, around the country, and they're just good friends. But it's kind of nice. They've been through a lot, you know, been through a lot in their lives, and living simply in their vans is a good way to live out the days, right? That's pretty cool. They seem like pretty happy people, you know, even though they've had kind of tough lives. Mock from Arizona says YouTube creators are aware of the ups and downs of putting sensitive information on, you know, up there for the world to see. The few nomads that are covered on here after pushing up their viewership complain that now the trolls are stalking them, bad comments, etc. Well, don't show your don't put your body up there in front of the camera so much. So, anyway, these nomads, male or female, and then a lot of initials here, get into the bubble of it's all about them. You know, don't you know who I am? Don't you know who I am? I'm a big YouTuber. Again, if you don't want people talking about it, don't put it up on YouTube. It's that simple. Don't put your medical stuff up there. Don't put your financial stuff up there. Don't put all your breakdown problems. Don't put all your, family issues, your relationship issues, your sick dog, your, poor kitty that has got thyroid issues. I mean, really, you put that all up there and everybody's going to judge you. Are you doing the right thing? Why didn't you take the cat in and get, to the vet earlier? Or why didn't you do more I'm just like, everybody's going to be second guessing you, and then you get angry about it and blame Camo Dave. All right, everybody, that ought to do it. It's the 6th of October, 2021. Thanks for watching. Vlog under.